I, 29F, kissed my BF without permission. He, 33 meters, flipped. How can I calm him down? Hi Reddit. I'm sorry if this seems disorganized. I'm quite distraught. I have been with my boyfriend, whom I will call Ted, for 5 months. We have slept together once, which was a month ago. It has been very slow and I've been mostly happy with it. Ted told me he hasn't been active in about 23 years. He said he does go on dates, but he hasn't had enough luck. Before I talk about last night, I need to give you some history. When we were first intimate, Ted made a huge deal about asking for consent. He asked, "Can I kiss you? Can I touch you here? Is this okay?" It was really great until later on. It seemed like we hit a point and he became really rough, which included some slapping and other things that were a bit intimidating. At the end he said, "I'm such a nice guy. How did you feel about the consent? It seems like you enjoy rough things." It seemed weird to me at the time, but I shrugged it off. One day Ted came over and said that he wants to take things slow. We were laying together and he said, "I would love to touch your beautiful body, but right now I won't." He said it's important that we develop a deep bond of trust. I wasn't allowed to get that close to him before he said he had to go. He promised next weekend we would be intimate and he'd come over for longer. So last night we went for lunch. He came up for a bit and announced he had to leave. I asked him to please stay and that I had really missed him the last month. He agreed to sit down and of course, we kissed. I asked him if he felt okay and he said I did. Things escalated before he sharply yelled for me to stop and put my clothes on. Then he said that I was being disrespectful and not listening. He said that, "Maybe you're sleeping with other men. You can't do that with me. Just think about the future when we can be intimate together." I started crying because it was so frustrating. He would kiss me for a bit, stop, yell, and then start again. I didn't understand. Suddenly he stood to go and I begged him to stay. Begged him for more than just an hour together and he refused. He became so angry and I tried to hug, kiss him and he yelled even more. Finally he texted that I am very disrespectful and non-consensual. I have been bawling. I asked him to try and talk and apologize and he has refused. How can I have a talk with him? He has said I'm very mean and disrespectful and that there's no more talking. TL. Your boyfriend angry about a kiss, kissed him without permission. Dude sounds like he has serious issues, which is very concerning. You do not deserve to be treated or talked to that way. Do not ever beg him or anyone again to be with you. Keep your self-worth and self-respect and move on, because you will find someone who will treat you the way a woman is supposed to be treated. The only talk you need to be having is to break up and block. He sounds unhinged. And you may have dodged a huge bullet. I mean, you don't necessarily have to have a talk with him about breaking up. You can just not contact him anymore and live your life happily ever after. You do realize he's performing advanced ninja level abuse on you, right? Okay, soon as I say the phrase of him saying, "I'm such a nice guy." Quote. Seriously, huge glowing screaming red flag. Run. Now. Ghost him. Now. I'm usually on Team Talk and communicate about everything, but this, I just block him and move on. Bro is insane. Ted isn't okay and you can't fix him. Please let him go. None of this is okay, or normal. He's a mental. Block him and run. Why on earth are you begging for this? Honey, who hurt you so badly that you believe this is as good as it gets for you? A good therapist can help you get to the root of why you'd consider staying with someone who is capable of treating you this way. Love doesn't have to be like this. You deserve a soft life full of love and a partner who contributes meaningfully to that. You are worthy. The only time you've been intimate he made you uncomfortable. Why are you looking for more of that? Why would you date him? He's not stable or mentally healthy. End this relationship. It's hard to believe at 29. You have not experienced better to know. Please get away from this man. This is only going to go down in flames, and by that I mean that he is going to physically and mentally injure you. WTF, this is a troll post, right? He has serious psychological problems. Cut your losses and move on. He's conditioning you to want his attention even if it's bad attention. Think rationally. He's got nothing to offer you, and this is not normal, and you can't fix him. Just block and grieve and move on. Dump him! Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Seriously! Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. He thinks he's Christian Grey. Location flag. 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 This man is seriously unwell and you need to break it off. This kind of disorganized, chaotic behavior will break your self-esteem, erode your sense of reality, and make you much more vulnerable to abuse. Please keep yourself safe. You gotta get out of there, babe. He's using consent as a weapon to hurt you. You deserve better. Girl, what the hell? He's a big weirdo for behaving like that towards you. It should be natural between the two of you. You should leave him alone.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.